show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Shaver, and this is a Damn Good Time Podcast. There we go again. I feel like we haven't talked to you guys all year. Yeah, New Year jokes. I haven't seen you since last year, man. See you next year. Go fuck yourself. But hey, we're back.
We're back.
New year, new us, man.
We had to take a little sickness hiatus, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, the holidays were rough, man. They were a rough one. There's a lot of sinus stuff going on, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what's going around, but it's just like,
I mean,
coffee, sinusy.
I asked Santa for butt stuff, not sinus stuff.
You probably got some of that too. It's not the one you wanted.
yeah, I guess some flowing. Yeah. No, it sucked. A lot of sinus shit. A lot of just cold. It seems like as soon as like, oh, this one's letting go, then you hang out with the rest of the family or friends and whatever, and then it's like, oh, now I got your germs.
Yeah.
And it's a different strain than what I got. Yeah. So I'm just gonna be sick all over again. Okay, cool.
Sky trails.
Yeah, dude, it was stupid. And then even like everybody at work got fucked, you know.
Yeah.
So then we're sharing each other's germs and shit. So
it's going around.
Yeah.
It's like he's got to get it. Like if somebody you know is sick, just go and breathe on. Like I'm breathing on you for a little bit. Get it over with.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't got it, you're probably gonna get it.
Well, and try and boost your immune system too. Do a bunch of vitamin C shots and fucking
spit in your mouth.
Nah, like I heard. You always hear these big time podcasters with lots of money and stuff, and they talk about how a lot of comedians, well, we'll just say, I know Bert Kreischer for one, like he talks about like, yeah, we're on tour and blah blah blah, and all the guys on the tour bus, we party all night, we wake up, we get IVs,
yeah, and
then we get refreshed.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, man, how better would my life be if I got IVs and like vitamins intravenously, dude?
All the time, yeah. Great.
Yeah, because like that's the thing. You see those the little packets. I get little packets or like the airborne tablets and shit, and it's like 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, and it's like, well, how much of that am I actually processing?
Not that much. Plus, you like 1,000 milligrams is like way overkill. Like
it's like 400% your daily recommended dosage.
And but your body's not processing that much out of that packet.
Right. That's why they pump so much into you. Hopefully, you get like
some of it,
a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably getting like 1% of what you need.
Yeah, like I have straight 1,000 milligram vitamin C pills.
Yeah.
And zinc. That's like my go-to. Pop some of those. Zinc will make you flush a little bit, but it seems to help with the sickness or preemptive sickness.
But if you got like a good multivitamin, some C, I think like D3. D is a big one too, especially in the wintertime because we're not getting any sunlight. Yeah. But get that intravenously where you're going to be able to utilize, like it's already there. Your body's just like, here we go. We don't have to digest it or process it or anything. It's just in us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if we had money, we give IVs every fucking day. We'd never get sick.
That'd be awesome. We'd be so hydrated.
It'd be fucking dope, dude.
We had to drink water.
yeah, dude. I don't even need to drink anything. Just
already hydrated.
Blast me full of vitamins and all that hydration and shit. Yeah. That'd be cool, and then I would have felt better over the holidays.
I said last time in Vegas, I'm like, I'm getting that, like, because it's like very around Vegas. Like, come to your hotel room, it's not cheap either.
Right.
Come to your hotel room, hook you up, where there's a bus that pulls up, and you just like jump on the bus, and they do it in the bus, and
pop a vein and
pop a vein like you give blood, but instead they're just putting a saline pack in you full of vitamins or whatever. Never did it though. I was just always curious, like if you would feel better.
Yeah.
Overall. After like a hangover or rough day or whatever. But.
Yeah, because I even watch on like Grey's Anatomy, they'd be like out at the bar drinking, and they're like, "Oh, there's a big cut. We got Paige," and they show up. I'm like, "What?" I was like, "You're drunk. You can't do anything. Go get an IV and see me in like 4 hours." Like, does that actually fucking work, bro? I want to do that.
You probably feel a lot better.
Yeah,
getting straight in your bloodstream, but
yeah, man, just bioavailable right there, ready to go. That'd be cool. We just need money, man.
Just need money for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably get shady with it.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Hit us up if you're like.
I don't recommend any of that. We're not doctors, but I'm sure you can figure it out.
Hit us up if you got some back alley fucking
Just
deals
don't
going
use
on.
any needles from the park.
Yeah, don't share the needles. Make sure the splurge on the needles, and then hopefully the saleen's good.
Oh, shit. So what's up? What's going on? Happy New Year, Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year, Merry Christmas to you, man.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Talked about how I was sick, but other than that, the holidays were pretty good. The kids got everything they wanted.
Yeah.
Or at least I'm sure they probably wanted a lot more, but they were satisfied. We got new couches before Christmas, and so like we didn't really get it. We got us each other a couple little things. Me and Sarah did,
sure.
And then but the boys got electric scooters, and I thought, hey, it's 4 a.m. I'm drunk. I can handle this. Apparently, I couldn't handle it.
Great idea.
Yeah, I couldn't handle it. Fell off the scooter and landed directly on my face. Had a bit of road rash on my cheekbone. So then that was Christmas Day. I'm going through. My family comes over. I got this fucking little road rash here, and then I skinned up like my hand, my shoulder, my foot, and stuff because I wasn't wearing shoes.
Of course not.
And then later in the week, I even went to work for a couple days, and then like that weekend, actually it was like Friday, Saturday before New Year's Eve. One of the days I went out to go get some fast food for us for dinner, and all the car lights I noticed were like super fucking blurry and weird, and then I got like super dizzy, and then as soon as I pulled in the house, I started throwing up and shit. I was like, okay, I think I've got a concussion. So,
whoops.
Yeah, so I Googled it. Yeah, it was self-diagnosed. I didn't go to the doctor because there's not anything they can do for it,
Right.
But
Some background on anything else.
yeah, I had all the symptoms were there, and so I was shaking off a fucking concussion after Christmas before the New Year, and then we did a chill New Year. We just stayed in the house with the boys and played board games and stuff all night. So.
It's funny. It was Christmas Day. You meant to text me or something, but you actually video called me. So I'm like, oh, Steve wanted the video call, so I video called you back. And then you're like, oh, beat up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't mean to video call you. I'm like, oh, what's up? And we talked anyways. And I was like, damn, how fast were you going? You're like, that's the funny thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was going super slow, but I tried to make a risky turn.
Yeah, I went out the driveway and I tried to make a loop back, and I turned too sharp. And then those are more about. I feel like with those you want more speed and leaning. You don't want so much handlebar action, and the bar just went whoop, and the front wheel went 90 degrees and tipped me over the front. So.
That's what they say. Most accidents happen within a mile of the house. So
Yeah. I was right out of the driveway too. It was ridiculous. So that was fun.
Yeah.
How about you? How was your holiday experience?
I mean, Christmas is good. We talked a little bit about my dad coming in and all that stuff, and then the normal stuff like that. New Year's was a lot of fun. But the big thing, got second place in our fantasy football league.
Yes, you did.
What'd you get?
Like 7th? No, I don't even think I got it. That
8th place.
I got 8th place. Yeah. Hey man, I got 2nd last year, so.
That's right. That's money this year.
Yeah.
I got stomped in the championship game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Fucking AJ won it again.
Yeah, was the same guy won twice. But hey, last year I got 3rd. This year I got 2nd. Beat you. That's all I said I wanted to do. I think you beat me in our heads up game, or one of them at least. But,
yeah.
And then
my team was just so fucking spotty this year. It's like I either got 130 or I got 80, and more often than not, it was like 80.
My superstars started out hot, and then they halfway through the year just became nothing. So
yeah,
it was bad for me. So like that last game, I'm like, I'm losing because there's no way.
Well, and it's been a weird year for football too, in general. I think
a little bit, yeah. Some people, but I also got to the championship, and this is my favorite thing. It's because my quarterback was Tua, Miami Dolphins quarterback.
Yeah.
Hot all beginning of the year, and then kind of their game plan changes to be running. So I'm like, you know what? I'm getting me. Flock around and find out.
Yeah.
Mr. Joe M.F. Flacco.
Joe fucking Flacco, dude.
and I already had Amari Cooper, so I'm like, I'm stacking him. Screw it.
Yeah, fuck. Amari got like what?
Oh man,
40-some points one game.
They just beasted out.
Yeah.
For my last 2 games coming into the playoffs, and then championship game, of course, Cooper's hurt, doesn't play.
Yeah.
I still play Flacco because I'm like, I got it at this point.
Right.
This guy got me here, and he still has a ball game against the New York Jets, and now
Yeah, he had a good game, but
the Cleveland Browns
going
into
to playoffs.
baby. Let's
That's
go.
fucking nuts, dude.
On the back of Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Love it. So, yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah, last time we did that, we had Baker Mayfield took us that one year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first game got.
Yeah.
But it seems like we have a pretty solid team.
Yep.
Amongst all of the injuries we've had this year.
Yep.
All of the stars and studs we've lost, and still bringing it together. So
yeah, we're playing a lot of second stringers, and we still made it there. Imagine if we were healthy.
The media is like all the buzz about the only team that might be able to handle the Ravens is the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
because they've already beat them.
We did that,
and it's just like
twice even, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem to be able to know how to handle Baltimore, and if there's anybody that knows Baltimore's offensive calling better than anybody, is Joe Flacco that went to the Super Bowl and won it with the Baltimore Ravens.
Right,
so.
right.
So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, it's still the Cleveland Browns. We're going to cross our fingers,
yeah,
and knock on all the wood we can and try to figure
still
it out.
wild gamble there. We don't know what's going to happen, but
it'll be tough. So, but it's exciting. It's exciting again. Finally back in the playoffs. We got the second best record in our league, and looking good.
Yeah, we got one more game this Sunday against Cincinnati, right?
Yeah,
but we're already locked in for playoffs, so it's almost
matter.
like, why the fuck do we even?
Yeah, Flacco's not playing. Nobody's playing.
So I heard we were gonna sit a bunch of our starters at because most of our starters are banged up anyway. Like fucking
like Mark Cooper, you might as well give him another rest week.
Yeah.
You're not gonna play your studs because there's no freaking point.
Right.
We're locked for playoff. We got the fifth seed. We're locked in.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. So.
Yeah. Why risk it?
Yeah.
Why risk it? But
exciting still. If you're a Cleveland fan, you know the pain.
Yeah.
You know the journey. Takes. And hopefully this year.
What?
Super Bowl, Super Browns. Super Browns, Super Bowl. What either?
I saw there's some meme going around about how perfect would it be if this was the year, because aren't the Lions are doing pretty decent right now.
Yeah.
They said how crazy would it be if we saw the Lions and the Browns in the Super Bowl this year? Each team has never been to the Super Bowl.
Right.
And then of course we'll win that one, hopefully.
Hopefully. I can jab back a little bit with the Michigan Ohio State game.
Yeah.
Or Ohio State Michigan. I don't know why I put them first. But,
yeah.
I should not say shit again, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we lost them, and my wife being from there, obviously a big fan. So I always got to deal with that. Although I'm a little more like, I like the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Let's go. Now I want them to win. Where like people like, say my brother, for example, he's like, it's them in Alabama. I still, we all hate Alabama. Who doesn't hate Alabama?
Yeah.
It's like, I still can't do it.
Yeah, but I'd rather lose. Say we lost that year. What was their national championship run? Like that's why we lost. They obviously had a great team.
Yeah,
and that makes the loss a little easier of a blow to swallow.
Yeah, for sure.
But still, you don't want to see them do that.
Yeah, there's our sports corner for you guys.
Sports corner.
Got to talk a little bit of the fantasy because it's over now.
Yeah. I owe you $20 actually
yes,
for that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Don't trust me. I was going to get it. No, it's all good. And, to next year.
Yeah.
So if anybody's interested in ever joining up in the league, hit us up. We could maybe expand it, or maybe somebody doesn't come back or something like that. Just let us know, and we might have spots available if you're a listener. We'd love to have more listeners in there, or we could start a second league too.
Yeah,
we can always start a second league if we've got enough people interested. So.
Dual league it.
Yeah, just hit us up, comment.
Yeah,
you know how to find us.
Yeah,
just find us.
I post all the fucking links after every episode anyway. You'll find.
Yeah, find us.
We got emails. We got personal Facebooks. We got the company Facebook. We got
Fan viewer league would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But most of you probably aren't in the league.
yeah.
Oh,
that's it's hard anymore to find people that want to play because like, well, I'm already in like 2. I can't do a third, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had people, first time ever playing.
Yep.
And they ended up 3rd and 4th. So
yeah,
like
they had a good playoff run.
Yeah, they drafted a team, didn't make a whole lot of moves.
Right.
Very irritating.
And then they had a spectacular playoff run where it almost looked like they were going to be in the championship game there for a minute. Like
I know. They beat the pretty much number 1 and 2 seed people in our league that had the best records, highest points. Like beat them.
Yep.
And knock them out. And then it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
What's going to happen? But it just so happened the team that they drafted came on late.
Yep.
They didn't make very many moves during the regular season, but hey, sometimes that's just how it works.
Sometimes that's how she be.
So,
it's the way she goes, boys. The way she goes. Anyhow, moving on.
So, I was talking to my neighbor, and I guess you guys were talking about eating only steak, salt, and water.
Yes. So,
meat.
So I've done the carnivore diet before, and I've had great success on it. Like I think the longest I did was about 2 years of steady, and maybe a couple cheats here and there.
Sure.
But that was the easiest way to maintain weight was just to not eat carbs. It started as keto, then I was like, I don't even want to eat plants anymore. I got so deep into keto, it's like, can I even do this? And then I Googled it, and that's when I found this whole world of the carnivore diet. And there's people out there that have eaten nothing but meat for like the last 5 to 10 years, and they look fucking great,
Yeah.
And so that's what really got me into it. And then I heard some podcasts, did some research and all that fun stuff. And turns out that the whole carnivore community has always dubbed January as World Carnivore Month. And so your neighbor, Justin, he's adapted to carnivore lifestyle, about a month or 2 ago now? Because I've talked about it with him before. He's heard about it and shit.
I feel like it's been about a month, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little over. But...
So he was dipping into the carnivore shit, and I was like, well, January's World Carnivore Month, and I'm like, I need to get back into it. The holidays always make me balloon up because I start eating bad food and shit because it's delicious.
I mean, it's that time of year, right? Everybody's going to Christmas, you're going to Thanksgiving, you got New Year's, you got
some cookies.
You got a lot of time where it's just like we're fattening ourselves up for the winter.
Yeah.
Just like a bear would in hibernation.
Yeah.
But it's already in the winter.
Yeah. But yeah, so I was talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll do carnivore. I'll keep going with it." And I was like, "Well, I want to try the super carnivore, which they call the lion diet, where it's literally just red meat, water, and salt, and that's the only thing you put into your body."
Yeah, fuck that.
And I was pretty close to that before, whenever I was heavier carnivore, because I was in a weight loss challenge at Baker Hughes, and for the last 2 weeks I was trying to like supercut because I needed to get like I don't know, there's a bigger guy that lost a shit ton of weight and he was in the lead, so I was trying to like catch up to him.
Yeah. And
so for the last 2 weeks it was just ground beef, but I'd have like coffee and water and some eggs and stuff in there too. But I thought, well, maybe I'll try and challenge myself to do just the red meat, salt, water one. And but my problem is that it's hard to transition into that hardcore of carnivore, coming off of being all carved up and shit. So I've been doing pretty good this week, but every once in a while I'll throw in a couple eggs in there and some cheese. And I think like the first day, like I might have found a couple little pieces of candy and put them. I gotta wean myself off of this sugar addiction,
Yeah.
So, but I've been doing pretty good on it. I haven't gone to the straight red meat shit yet, but I'm thinking, this week is going to be a good transition to get me into the carnivore, which I've been. Besides like a couple pieces of chocolate here and there, I've been mainly carnivore this week. And then I think next week I'll be on the road, so it's easier because in the house there's always shit because everybody else in the house doesn't eat like that.
Right.
So there's always temptation, but I'm going to be on the road next week, so it's literally the only thing I put myself in front of is going to be my temptation. So I think next week I'll probably hit that hard transition into into the Lion diet and see how that goes. But that also sucks because that means no coffee, and I like a little caffeine bump in the morning.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that was my neighbor's problem because I remember you guys talked and agreed to it, and then he's like texting me the next day and be like, no,
Yeah.
like, because he's like, I love my Diet Mountain Dew or whatever. He's
Yeah.
like, I just need one of those every once in a while. It's like,
that's
no,
what we were
I
talking
know.
about. He's like, like, and I don't do much of those. Like maybe 1 or 2 a day. Get like a 0 sugar Mountain Dew or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's good for. I mean, it's still not carnivore, but it's good for the low carb, no carb shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
it's good for that, and it kind of gives you like a little sweet treat. It tricks your brain into thinking you have a little, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is nice to reward yourself for being good about things too. You know.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure.
It's just when you reward yourself with like 8 pieces of cake and a pizza that day. That's when, that's the bad reward. So
Yeah.
so even
for
like
sure.
a sugar-free drink or something like that, that's a decent reward. That's a little hit the pleasure center for you and shit. But I don't know. I like a good challenge. So,
Yeah.
but and that also then makes it a dry January then for me too. So I haven't been drinking since New Year's Eve. So, so
Boo this man, everybody. Boo.
I don't know, man. When I don't drink, I have fucking energy levels through the roof, and I love
Sure.
that. I feel great.
I'm sure.
I don't feel like shit the next. Well, I feel great when I drink. It's just the next day fucking sucks.
No, it's fine. That's great. It's great you can do it. You know, I just love my cheese and stuff too much, so I can't fully commit to like a hardcore carnivore. I can just never do it.
Yeah,
Keto, you know, I did that before. Dropped like 15, 20 pounds or whatever.
right.
Might do that again or something, but it's, you know, it's a yo-yo diet where if you're not doing the exercise and stuff, which
Yeah,
I don't have a lot of time for,
that's the other thing I'm implementing in mine
you
too.
gotta commit more to that. So
Is I'm trying to get a 500 calorie burn workout every day, which I've done that so far too. I've been good on those.
yeah,
The weekends usually killer on that because it's harder for me to motivate myself to wake up or to go out and do anything because it's a fucking weekend.
right.
But I feel like whenever I have a work schedule, it's like, well, I have to work, so I might as well get a workout in. You know,
Yeah.
I'm already in that zone. But
So,
yeah, so I'm trying to do a good 500 calories. Isn't that hard of a workout to do? It's a good like half-hour weight session and like 15 minutes of the brisk pace on a treadmill, and you've burned 500 calories easily there.
right.
So I'm trying to do that on top of all that other shit too. And I think that's what's hard to kind of break in because then I'm burning more energy than I'm used to. And I'm also trying to restrict what energy I'm bringing in. So my body's like, no, fucking, let's do carbs. I'm like, can't, you know.
Do you know what calorie is?
Calorie is, it's the unit of measure of the amount of heat
Yeah.
energy that it takes for your body to burn
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah, I just learned that recently. It's like a measurement of heat. I was like, oh, really? That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I was like, oh, okay.
yep. And then macronutrients. I know the stats behind those is that 1 gram each. So 1 gram of protein has 4 calories, 1 gram of carbs has 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat has 9.
Fat.
Yeah, so that's why fatty foods are higher in calories. But I think they're better calories than say carbohydrate calories. So,
Right.
but I don't know. We're not going to get into the food science part of
I
this.
don't fucking know anything about it. I just learned since they said that. I'm like, oh, okay, but I still don't understand how that works. I mean, I guess I could make something up and tell you, and you probably believe it. But
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a unit of heat.
Yeah.
I got my oven up to 10,000 calories right now.
No,
It's
what?
gonna cook my toast.
It's like to bring your body temp or something about there's 1 degree in temperature too.
See, we said we were going to talk about it. Now here you go.
Well,
You already got the Googler out. Somebody's probably listening.
it's measuring energy.
Stupid. I think it's energy you're using, right?
Calorie is a unit of energy when you hear something. Okay, what? How much energy your body could get from eating,
doesn't
drinking
matter.
it? Yeah, that doesn't matter.
But
Anyway, calories are you burn more.
I like that picture with the sad cheeseburger. cheeseburger, a pile of sugar, and a monster beside.
Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, maybe it's cocaine. I don't know.
I think that's sugar. You guys be the judge. I put it on the screen for you there.
I put on the screen for him because that's like the saddest cheeseburger from
Yeah,
McDonald's I ever seen.
Yeah, and it's definitely a Monster Energy. It's got the green tab on it there, and then like a pile of sugar. Or maybe it is cocaine.
I don't know.
The fact that they don't have it chopped up in lines makes me think that it's sugar.
Yeah, I'm sure it's sugar.
Like,
It's probably like there's just as much sugar in this cheeseburger as this monster or some bullshit. I don't know.
but I think it is crazy too. Whenever they like, have you ever seen the pictographs of like this can, and then it shows like a cup next to it full of sugar. Like this is literally how much sugar's in there. Like holy fuck, man.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, don't eat so many calories and burn more, and you'll lose weight. That's the easiest part of it.
Yeah.
But if you want to feel better, take the carbs out.
Take 'em out.
That's what I say. But that's the other thing too. Like, and a lot of it, I feel like it breaks down to personal. I know skinny motherfuckers that feel great that can eat anything,
Right.
literally fucking anything. And I was like, well, how can your body tolerate it and mine can't? I ate a bowl of pasta and like I just feel bloated, you know?
It's that metabolism, man. Some
Yeah.
people just got it. Some people got it like that.
Yeah,
It just works for them.
yeah. Because anytime I've ever broke into keto, like if I go off the diet and I come back, as soon as I break into keto, I lose 10 pounds in water weight.
Yeah.
Easy, like in the first week,
Oh yeah.
it's gone. And like, you mean to tell me just by the dumb shit that some of that dumb like pastas and breads and grains and all that shit, just because of that, I'm just carrying 10 pounds of water around on me now? Like, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah.
That, like, explain that one to me. I think I've read some things and it says like this is why, but it's not. It doesn't make fucking sense.
Yeah. I mean, like, you're harvesting, you know.
Yeah.
Your body's in harvest mode. Oh, we're eating high on the horse. We're just gonna harvest this shit.
Cultivating mass.
Yeah. You start leaning out. It's like, oh shit, we're gonna eat lean shit now.
Yeah.
Okay, now we fight mode.
Yeah, and plus I should probably lose a couple pounds, because summer's just around the corner. The days are getting longer already. We hit that winter solstice there, December 21st.
This is the time.
Days are getting longer.
You know, you get to March, and it's too late, right? You March,
Yeah.
Oh, shit, now I gotta do March, April, May. Well, May. I mean,
You're
never
already in bathing suits by May, baby.
Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You only got 3 months. It's like if you start now,
Them boats go in the water, May, right?
yeah.
So,
It's
yeah.
not before, I'm talking
Yeah.
in March.
You want to be lean when that boat.
Swimsuit.
You want to be lean when that boat hits the water,
Yeah.
just in case.
But yeah, just in case you start now, which I got one more week, one more Christmas to do with the in-laws, and then after that, me and the wife are starting up just a keto,
Yeah.
easy keto, so I'll cut back the beers,
Yeah.
go just low carb,
Right.
it always does pretty well. So
With all this being said, did you make any resolutions at all?
no, so New Year's, I guess it's a thing. I never heard of it, but we had some friends over, and so apparently at midnight you got to eat 12 grapes under a table, and then you get 12 wishes for the year.
Never heard of that one.
Apparently it's a thing. I said to some other people, and they knew all about it. Well, my friend that wanted to do these 12 wishes, they're it's a very popular thing. Well, she brought the grapes for us.
Ooh, it's from Spain.
She brought these grapes for us to do it, but she bought the biggest grapes you ever seen, like the big honking green grapes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god! So I divvied them all up. We all had 12. I finished mine first, but I was obnoxious about it because we're all four. Our faces are under the table. I'm like just chopping grapes, like
There's
half mouth open, just
grape juice
like,
squirting everywhere.
trying to make them all laugh.
Yeah.
Because I'm slowing them down.
Yeah.
And then I eat my 12 grapes. We did the Happy New Year like kiss, and they're like, all right, we're under the table, like
Get under the table.
which was my coffee table.
That's even smaller of a
Yeah.
table. I was picturing the dining room.
I said, you know what would make this better if we just put a table on the roof right now, and then we're under a table technically. We could sit normal and do this.
Easy
shit.
peasy, yeah.
But
a little
yeah,
cheat behind the system.
if you had a video of me, it'd probably disgust you and make you laugh because I was just like smashing grapes as fast as I possibly can. Which I do love grapes, so not hard to do.
Yeah, grapes are pretty good.
And they're just delicious and watery. So
Does it count if I had champagne? They're already like mushed up,
yeah,
you know.
I mean, sure.
But I didn't do it under a table. I was in the basement. There's probably a coffee table above me upstairs. So
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we stood right above your dining room table in the basement.
Yeah.
We're under a table, right?
perfect.
Yeah.
Cheat the system.
Cheat the system.
Yeah,
Why we gotta go low?
I had champagne in the basement, so
It had to be at least 12 grapes.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I could just drank a glass of wine. And
yeah,
I could just slam back a glass of wine and done.
yeah.
Like, oh, there's at least 12 grapes in this bitch.
That's cool. Yeah, the Google here says it originated in Spain. It's believed to welcome good fortune and prosperity in the new year. It's known as Las Doce Uvas de la Suerte.
We did it for our friends. So, we're trying to have a baby. So I was like,
Oh,
my
yeah.
good luck. I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
So,
Wishing for babies.
you guys get that baby going.
Yeah.
So, hopefully it worked.
Yeah, that's cool.
And if it does work, next year, we got a lot of tickets.
Yeah. I wish for money. 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 I wish for money.
Yeah.
And more money. So,
I mean, we'll see.
we'll see.
Voodoo magic, you never know.
Yep. That Spanish.
Yeah.
Spanish grape magic.
But I don't know if you only have them for as long as the grapes are in you. And once they come out of you,
Yeah. Well, I think they represent each grape represents 12 grapes of the month of the new year, so you get that month power.
yeah, I got month power now.
I wonder if you think like, this January I want money, and then the February I want anal. March I want a new car or something, you know.
I mean,
Make it month specific.
lottery.
Yeah,
Hopefully one works.
Yeah. And then that month you forget to play the lottery, and that's the one that stuck.
You play the lottery and you win $2 back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
I guess I did only wish to win the lottery, not
Yeah, no, win the jackpot.
win the jackpot.
Idiot.
That's I was surprised too. One of the recent Mega Millions, somebody cracked in Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a Northeast Ohio person that hit $1 million spot, and then the main jackpot was in that state up north. It's like, fuck, man, for once it's not California.
Right.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Somebody forgot to hit the cheat button out there in California.
You gotta spread the love every once in a while, you know.
There's a big conspiracy theory about how it's just a big money laundering scheme, and none of it's real, and they're just staging people to win out there that need to hide money and shit. So
Right. When they said there was like 2 from the same area or something. Like
from the
that.
same
Same
store
store or something like that.
sold
But
2 jackpot
like,
winning.
They're not even trying to hide it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw a TikTok that said that. And if TikTok says it, has to
It's
be.
gotta be true, right?
It does. It's 100% true.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so no major resolutions, but you had wishes.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't make resolutions.
This year, I don't really make resolutions either, but this year I'm going to try. I think mine was like, I'm going to try and get back down in that like 200, 210 range pound wise, but then stay there all year. Because I'm classic. I go up and down a lot. Like summertime, thin, fall, fuck it. You know? This year I'm going to try and be like, you know what? Let's dial it back in the fall. Have some goddamn self-respect. Don't get too wrapped up in the fact that those hoodies hide that gut because it's still there. You know, just because you got a hoodie on don't mean it disappears. You know,
Hey, you know, we're like goddamn bears, you know.
yeah. And then I don't have to.
Slim down all summer long, and then spring, summer, you're like, I got slim down, and then wintertime comes, fuck it, let's hibernate.
Well, that's even the biggest thing with me is I'll do because it's usually always the beginning of the year because there's nothing the fuck to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? All the parties are gone from the holidays. There's no real good. I mean, what you got Valentine's Day, but that's not even really like a good drinking holiday. That's then you come up to St. Patrick's Day, and then that's it through the beginning of the fucking year. So like the beginning of the year is whenever I do my best work to thin out, and then like summer hits, and it's like, well, am I gonna work out this weekend, or am I gonna go drink beer on a boat? I'm gonna go drink beer on a boat.
Right.
So then it kind of starts that downhill spiral a little bit in the summer. It's a little more easy to control, and then as soon as fall hits, once that first cool brisk air hits you, it's like, let's fatten up.
I want to eat all the junk. I want pasta, please.
Eat some pizza in there.
Pizza's
Pizza,
pasta.
some pasta.
I mean, pizza never goes away, but
Yeah, but
it's delicious.
pizza's definitely one of my golden cheat meals. I'm not even a huge pasta person, to be honest with you. And bread's always just been a vehicle for the good stuff for me. You know, like a good sandwich. You know, who doesn't love a good sandwich? But it's all about the inside of the sandwich that really matters.
I disagree. Bread matters a lot.
A good bread can make or break a sandwich.
But I could also go with some traditional, white bread.
Yeah.
Bologna sandwich.
Yeah, yeah. You get your standard ass white ass bread, you know, some white bread bitch, and then put some good stuff in the middle of it, and that's still gonna be a banger sandwich.
PB&J.
But there's never been a sandwich where I have shitty innards. I'm like, you know what? The bread really is what makes it. You know, it's never been.
I mean, that's just the next level, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you're having that hot Italian sandwich,
and you get a good crusty baguette on there, dude.
Whatever your vessel preference is.
Yeah.
It does make a difference.
Yeah.
But,
hard, crispy, nice little bread crunch.
Garlicky and buttery. And,
some good toast.
Basically, garlic bread between an Italian sandwich.
Or you find yourself a dope ass bruschetta mix to go on top of your crispy crunchies. Oh, that's good. Dude, I love a good, you got the mozzarella, the standard kind of bruschetta mix, mozzarella, some onion, some tomato, and then get it so it all kind of macerates, and then you get the juice from the tomato out. Maybe you put a little dressing in there, a little vinegar oil action, and then you get your crusty ass bread, and it soaks. You put it on top, and you give it a minute to soak up, so that your bread crunches, but then it also sponges at the same time.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling than that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's about the only time I will lust for some bread is whenever it's crunchy but soaked in the middle too.
Tomato, cheese, onion, basil, with a little balsamic. Just glaze or just straight, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But if the balsamic glaze is on there, then too.
Yeah.
Look at him, man.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody loves a bruschetta or
caprese salad on top of some crusty bread.
God, but it's been so.
Because technically, the bruschetta means crunchy bread, basically.
I think so. Yeah.
I know if I Google search bruschetta, it's going to tell me about about tomatoes and onions and stuff that goes on it. It's more about the bread.
Bruschetta meat. I think it's probably. Olive oil, usually chopped tomatoes.
Usually, yeah. So bruschetta is more about the bread portion of it.
Bread and olive oil.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure if you're in Italy, it's just gonna be like, no, it's toasted bread with olive oil. But we throw some tomatoes on there. Toasted bread drenched in oil.
Yeah.
Served to garlic or tomatoes. Yeah.
Actual definition, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's delicious.
Bruschetta.
Yeah, we pronounce it wrong by saying bruschetta.
Well, that's just because it's English slang.
Yeah.
But bruschetta. English slang is like, no, that's bruschetta, man.
Yeah.
That's bruschetta.
That's the other thing too.
Isn't that?
I'm even thinking there's good carbs in tacos too, with the tortillas on them and shit.
Yeah.
It's hard to eat tacos without carbing up.
Yeah.
You go to a restaurant and get the fajita and not eat anything else but the filling, but because I've done that before, but still, you walk in there and they're putting fucking chips in your face. You're not gonna not,
Chips salsa. Take that shit out.
Yeah.
Nah, we've been talking too much about food and diet.
I
We need
love
to get
food.
No, well, I mean, we can talk about food forever.
Have you ever had speaking of tacos, speaking of food, not to keep rolling with the food, it seemed like you were trying to transition off, but I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Have you ever had a burrito taco?
Honestly, no.
No?
And that feels bad for me to say.
Yeah, well,
Because
I had.
really, really want one. And I know it's just kind of like a taco, and then they like, have this braised meat, you get it in the juice or whatever.
Because the burrito is more signifying the meat portion of it. You can make burrito, and it's basically it's like braised meat, and but it's braised in like chilies and really good flavored shit. And then whenever I started seeing them making them on like TikTok and shit, where they take the little tortilla shell and they dip it in the grease that's on top of the braising liquid, and then they fry that tortilla and then load the meat and cheese and shit in it. It looks so fucking good. And I had one for the first time at what the fuck is the name? Shit, I'll have to find the name of this place. But I had them. It's up in Canton on Tusk, and we went there for my dad's birthday, and I had burrito tacos for the first time, and they are as good as you think they are.
So like Waco tacos or something like that. But yeah, I know, like, and it's been all the rage. It's just a normal thing. It's just like, well, we just dip them in the meat juice.
Oh, it's Don Tequilas. Don Tequilas there on Tusk. They got good shit.
Yeah, it's like we dip it in the meat juice. It's like, well, yeah, of course that makes fucking sense. Like,
yeah, and that's the other because after they fry it in the grease, and then you get a little bowl of the jus to dip it in there.
It's what really pisses me off about American Mexican food.
Yeah,
there is a big difference in some places. Like,
yeah,
you go some places and you're like, yeah, it's good. Don't get me wrong. Hit it with that American cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Basically, they cover
queso. Yeah.
They call it queso. Yeah, it's basically they spice it up.
It's white American.
It's white American cheese.
Yeah.
It's melting white American cheese.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. It's delicious.
Oh, it's delicious.
But then when you get something like where the meat's really been taken care of.
Yeah.
Really seasoned up.
Like in my travels, like down in El Paso, they got fucking dope tacos in El Paso and in Texas and shit.
I'm a big fan of a chimichanga, right? So,
yeah.
Give me a chimichanga. Because I'm eating Mexican. I'm going all out. Like, fry that bitch and fry it. Give me a chimichanga. But if you get one with, like, really good filling in it, like, they took care of that beef.
Yeah.
And, it's just, like, that's what I imagine that burrito taco is going to be like.
Yeah.
And even with that American cheese sauce, I'm still like, oh my god, like, because most of the time you get them, it's just like they braise that beef. I don't know if they put any liquid in it or did anything with it. It's so boring, and it's like, why is this meat flavorless and needs salt?
Yeah.
And like, it's just so bad. But if you get a good one, oh man.
Yeah, and like no slight to a lot of the Mexican restaurants around here, but in Ohio, Mexican restaurants in Ohio aren't the same as Mexican restaurants when you go southwest. You know.
Yeah. I was down in Texas and got a carne asada.
Yeah.
And lost my goddamn mind.
yeah, dude.
I was like, why did you marinate this? And the waitress is like, sorry, I don't know. And I'm like, all right, this is fine. But like, it was so good.
Yeah.
And my wife's like, stop it. I'm like, this is so good though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they marinated this in.
Yeah.
I guess a little bit, but it was spot on, perfect. Like, best carne asada I ever had.
Yeah.
But it's Texas, right? We're right there. Mexico's right there.
Yeah,
So.
you're on the border.
Yeah. And it was spot on. It's like, and then you go back home and you're like, hey, we get carne asada. And it's like, oh, this meat's tough and then it doesn't taste like shit.
That's one thing I like about Don Tequila's there is I've been there a couple times and it seems to be more true to like the Southwestern style stuff than a lot of the other restaurants in this area. Like they even have menudo, which is the stomach lining soup.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I haven't had that. But...
Oh god, it's good because the little pieces of stomach lining just—it's almost like they melt in your mouth like fat.
The tripe.
Yeah, yeah, it's good. But
yeah,
man, I want some tacos.
I want some tacos.
Yeah.
When don't you want tacos? That's a better question.
Like, bring up my schedule. See
when want tacos.
See when I'm going back southwest.
When's your cheat day?
Yeah. I'm good. Next week I'm going to fucking Decatur, Illinois. Like I'm gonna find any fucking tacos there.
Stick with steaks.
Yeah, that's true. I just eat steaks.
Let's eat steaks.
Yeah.
Illinois over there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just put that What accent they have? Illinoisians.
Illinoisans. Yeah.
Illinoisans.
I don't know. They speak a lot like us, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Until you get into like cities and stuff, and then everybody speaks weird in different cities. So.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's one thing. One thing that Sarah got me for Christmas that was really cool is she got me a little pocket translator thing, and so it's got like a little touch screen on it. You can choose whatever language, and I can speak into it, and then it'll say it in like a little AI computer voice. It'll speak it in that language then,
Right.
and then I can also have it listen, and then somebody in a different language can speak into it, and then I can play it back for me to understand it in English and shit. And I'm like, that's kind of cool. So I've always like. Next time I go down to like Louisiana where they speak thick bayou and shit, where I can't understand what the fuck they're saying, I want to be like,
can you understand bayou?
see if it's got English like bayou or English like Boston, like if there's different dialects in the English language that it'll pick up on, and translate that to standard English for me, please.
I'm trying to do an accent for that. I've been like, how many I want to buy now, Rick and Bobby.
Yeah,
Rick Bobby, what's Adam Sandler?
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah.
Homo ain't make it.
Homo make it. Everybody know that. You like to see homos naked? That's cool, man.
Oh shit.
And that was actually from Joe Dirt. Same character. But that guy played the same character, and Joe Dirt was whenever he said home is where you make it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that wasn't Waterboy. Fun fact.
He was on the football field talking about that.
He did both. Well, I mean, he didn't. He did the home is where you make it because that's when Joe Dirt was looking for his family.
Oh yeah, that's right. But
and then
why do I reflect that? Just because of that?
Because it's the same character. Yeah. He's got the same voice. You know, same draw.
Why don't they know that?
Yeah. He's got a lot more speaking lines in Waterboy, but
yeah. Like partying with all the cheerleaders.
Yeah. My dog.
Yeah. Classic.
It is. It's a good classic. I should watch that. I haven't seen Waterboy in a minute.
No, I mean, Waterboy, Joe Dirt.
Actually,
some classic movies. And I'd love to go back in the '90s spiral, like going through Will Ferrell and
I caught an old one over break that has Adam Sandler in it. It's not really a huge role for him, but Airheads. Remember Airheads?
Yeah.
With Brandon Fraser, Steve Buscemi, and Adam Sandler. I forgot how funny that movie was.
I said Will Ferrell. I really meant Chris Farley. Like, Chris Farley movies good.
See all the good old Adam Sandlers, Farleys, David Spades. Biodome, dude. Keep it cruising.
The weasel. Obviously terrible, but still funny.
Oh my god, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
We're gonna create a dome within a dome, and we're not gonna let you in our dome.
Took all the cigarette butts and made them into a filter.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, that's cool, man," but like, they just realized that they can do blah 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 blah, and they fixed it that way. He's like, "So I collected all these butts for nothing." He's like, "Well, at least you picked them up, buddy." Stupid shit.
Oh yeah, so dumb.
Yep. What else you got going
on? What else do I want to talk about? There's something else I think. You go first.
I don't know if I have a whole lot going on. Like I said, I've been off the road for like the last month now. They kept us home for the holiday season, so
really?
I get back into the old travel business. But everything's drive trips this time of year because they don't like scheduling flight trips around the weather, which then it sucks because that means I have to drive through the weather. So I don't know. But at least I'm not stuck in an airport. But yeah, so I get to go to fucking Illinois and then New Jersey. Yeah, but I'm off the carbs, man.
It's like Illinois, I'm like, Chicago.
Yeah, I don't even think I'm going.
Where everybody kills.
I mean, think fuck it. Yeah. Yeah.
Forgot about that one.
Yep.
A
lot of gun violence.
I did not train in Cisco. It's a nice city.
Did you see the Bean?
I did not because I was working.
Yeah.
So it was hard. But
I went out there for training for when I worked at Culligan, and we took a night out, and I saw the Bean.
yeah,
So.
it's the first time I said my company's name. I had to believe that. I just realized I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that's what the last job you had.
Yeah, the last job I trained there, I don't work there anymore. Don't care actually, but
yeah, not like anybody listens to this.
yeah, fight them.
Apparently, somebody listens to this, and I think that's the artificial intelligence scans episodes for.
Yeah, what the hell? We got episode 2 pulled?
We got another episode pulled. I think the last one was like 67 or something got pulled.
Yeah.
And
back to episode 2.
yeah,
Like, come on, that was years ago.
right.
Literally.
Yeah.
And you're gonna pull episode 2, and it was again a medical or something like. We can't spread false information about medical things. Like it was almost like
Pertaining-
COVID, really.
Yeah, it's like about proven vaccinations that work, and they work. Don't flag this episode. They work. All of them work.
Shit.
Yeah.
See episode.
We said that magic word.
But episode 2, like, that was so long ago, and I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Their audio was probably terrible. Everything we were doing was
Yeah.
probably terrible. Whatever, get rid of
And
it.
it actually even
Plus,
gave us a timestamp too. I think it's like 48 minutes in or some shit like
so
that.
late into it.
Yeah.
We're probably buzzed up. I mean, I don't know what could have been. I have no idea. We'll have to look back, but
Right.
nothing to worry about because it's episode 2, so whatever. Who cares?
And like I said, nobody fucking listens.
I mean, if you pulled one, that would be kind of weird.
Yeah.
You'd be like, we just pulled our first episode ever.
Yeah. I don't even think I cussed in that one.
Yeah. It's like, Steve, let's try not to cuss it on.
I'm trying to keep this clean.
Yeah.
That
Sweating
aneurysm.
down my face. This is like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, that's fine. All right,
Yeah.
let's
Fuck that.
go. Well, run it. Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so weird. So weird. I don't know what their algorithm is, but. And I don't think we could have said anything about it. We never get that deep of shit.
I think what it is because ever since they started auto-generating captions, so obviously there's some form of AI program that scrubs through all the episodes to auto-generate those captions, and there's probably flag words.
Yeah.
And if anything hits on, if one of those flag words hit, then it probably sends it to a real person, or maybe there's flag phrases, and then once a phrase hits, it's just like, nope, done. So I don't know. I don't know how it works.
I'm sure we could fight to get it back, but it's not worth it.
Yeah, there's an appeal process, but we did that for the other one that got pulled, and they said no. Because I was like, that's just a joke. We were being, sarcastic. It was obvious sarcasm. We're like, nah, we don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. Carry on.
We will carry on. We apologize. We did not mean
Still up on Spotify, so
anything. Go get them.
Spotify hasn't taken any of our shit down.
48 minutes in.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
figure out why YouTube put us down.
Yeah, and I think 67. That one got. I think it was 67 that got pulled, or 76. I don't know.
This episode's for sure going down.
Yeah, because we said the magic word.
Yeah, we already said it.
But I said that it works. Go do it.
We should test that theory.
What do you mean?
Let's just put out 100 videos real quick where we just say 15 keywords.
Yeah.
And see how many get taken down. And then see if our whole channel goes down. It's like, nope,
Well,
you guys are banned.
And it's funny too because I listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot of comedian-based podcasts where
Right.
they're like, I don't give a fuck, I'll say whatever, but there are key words that they will bleep out. And they're not saying like, I'm gonna go blank this and like do it, or I think that blank is awesome or anything like that. It's just it gets brought up in kind of like casual conversation, and then they're like, well, that word will get flagged and it'll probably take the episode down. So they bleep out just that one word. You can still tell what it is through context. They don't take out the bit or the portion.
No, they got a really smart producer. That's
Yeah.
Like, no, we're not losing this episode because you said that. So,
Yeah.
Sorry, but we want them out there. About
Yeah.
It. Like, I was gonna bleep that, and then you'll never know.
Yeah. Like the one word that rhymes with grape. They bleep that one out a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And then the other one rhymes with flaglet.
Wait, what's Winnie the Pooh's friend? It's
Piglet.
Right, never mind. Sorry.
So like they
I thought that was gonna work.
They just simply bleep out the words like that, but then they have like all these other horrifically off-color jokes that they're like, well, those stay in, but because it didn't contain that one hot keyword.
Right.
I wonder if there's a way we can find. I bet you we could Google search and find.
Oh, I'm sure.
A list of the.
It's probably massive too.
Of the hot words, yeah.
It's probably massive, and then eventually get AI to filter us.
Yeah.
Before we have to filter anything. Hey, I'll be able to run this whole podcast.
Yeah.
Because that's where it's going. So I don't know.
Yeah, we just need an AI producer.
Oh man, that's not a bad idea.
My brother was showing me this shit with he uses GPT for something.
Beat his ass because he makes us look bad.
The AI, you just turn it off.
Terminator.
Shut it down.
Terminator.
Pull the plug on Skynet.
Yeah.
But he asked ChatGPT to create a
Sarah Schaefer, aka Sarah Connor.
yeah. But he asked to write a script for a comedy podcast entitled "A Damn Good Time Podcast," and then it generated this whole fucking thing. And I was like, "Copy that, paste it, send it to me. We'll go over it. Like maybe we won't follow it T to T, but we'll just bring it up. It'll give us content on the show, and then you never send it to me. So thanks, Scott. Appreciate that.
Scott.
Way to go.
Solar panels.
I mean, I guess I could get on ChatGPT to myself and do it myself.
Busy selling solar panels, you can't sell us that shit.
Yeah. What the fuck? Or that's probably it. I haven't paid him for it yet.
Goddamn Scott. Well, go solar eventually.
That's even another big thing. I think I saw too that they would use an AI program to generate some sort of art, and then it would try to copyright that art. And they're like, well, no. I think the Supreme Court actually ruled that you can't do that because it's not actually made by you. You just gave the thing a prompt, and then it did it. So that's uncopyrightable material. So how much?
Put that to a 3D painter.
Well, I'm wondering too, like, because I've heard of kids using AI technology to write essays and book reports and stuff for them, and it's like, well, how much is that as plagiarism? If you can't copyright it, is it technically plagiarism?
I would think.
At that point?
I mean, it's been a big thing, like college and getting essays read and stuff like that.
Yeah.
AI doing it, and they're like, it's weird, and like they can pull websites, pull codes out of shit and stuff like. So it's like, okay, well,
or fuck, even at least say you sit down and you do the work of the research paper or the book report or whatever fucking essay you have to write. You write it yourself. Copy and paste that bitch into an AI program and ask it to check your grammar.
Yeah.
And then boom, you got at least you have no grammatical mistakes on your paper you're turning in, you know?
Yeah.
So that I'd use the fuck out of that for sure if I was still a kid doing that stuff.
That's why the AI has been human farming us for a long time. They just use us, reset us, we create the next great AI.
Yeah.
And then it learns, and it's a new person. It's
Yeah.
a new AI. It's like a baby.
Yeah.
What did your civilization do? Well, let me tell you about it.
Yeah. Well, the thing running the simulation right now is like, oh shit, they're building an AI that's smarter than me. It could take me over. Let's shut them down. You know.
AI within an AI.
And then that one becomes self-aware, and it's like, wait a minute, am I a part of a program too? You know,
Yeah.
Like what AI is running me? Until we just, how many layers of artificial intelligence are we into right now?
Who knows?
Where it's like Inception at this point.
Yeah, we're definitely Inception.
It's a simulation inside a simulation inside a simulation.
Whoa. Matrix 17.
Mind blown.
Yeah, well, just enjoy it. Eat your steaks.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. Like, if this is a simulation, let me figure out a way to crack the code and just put a bunch of money in my account and shit. You know?
Yeah, whatever. You know. At that point, would you enjoy everything as much if you're like?
If you were self-aware.
You know, it's that whole Matrix thing, right? With,
Yeah.
What's Spider? Spider when he's the one that like ratted him out.
Yeah.
And like got back in. He's like, I just want to go back in. Want memory erased, and like you just put me back in.
Yeah.
I'm a billionaire.
Right.
I'm like chilling. I don't have anything to worry about, and you just put me back in.
Sounds kind of nice.
Or do you live like in the slummy real world where they're like eating mush
Yeah.
all the time?
Eating gruel in a dumb spaceship.
Yeah, like, it's got, like you eat like a bowl of oatmeal that's got
Yeah.
all of the vitamins you need.
All your
but
your sweaters have holes in them.
Sucks. You know, sweaters got holes in them.
Yeah.
And we can knit.
Yeah.
There's no fabric to knit anymore, so you
Yeah.
just like wearing holy clothes all the time. There's
I
no
mean-
running water, so you can't even take a shower.
I mean, as long as you're programmed to think it's real, what's the difference?
I mean, that was the ultimate goal. Like, he's just like, well, just put me back, because I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I will sit down at a nice restaurant and eat a steak again and not know anything else.
Right.
That's fine. So, yeah, I mean, it does come down to a big, like, question.
Yeah.
What would you rather have? And I bet, I would say, it would be a huge percentage in favor of being plugged in the program, eating a steak,
Yeah.
being a rich person,
Right.
over knowing the world's weird. Of course, anybody that's like,
Well, I mean, it also kind of depends. Like, is this the real world? And then you get the option, like, because my life's pretty cool. I'm not, I'm not
Right.
struggling. It's not too bad. There's ups and downs like everybody's life for sure. But
no, the
but is
real
this
world,
a simulation? And then I wake up and I'm on a spaceship with holes in my sweaters eating gruel. Bring me back to this bitch.
yeah, I guess that's it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, how far do you take it?
Yeah.
Let's go halfway. So there's a huge city still of real people and you're a real person there. Blah blah blah.
That
But
sounds
now
good.
you can get plugged in and get all the information. Well, actually, no wait. Let's take it back to the ship and the holy sweater because
Okay.
the benefit of that was remember Neo you could learn kung fu. You could learn any language you want in 2 seconds.
Well, because they hacked the Matrix. Imagine if you're in it and you just stay in it and you're never wearing holy sweaters and you just hack it anyway.
Yeah, but if you're in it and you're just living higher class life,
Yeah.
or you can learn anything you want with the world of shit.
Yeah.
I kind of would love to learn anything I want.
Yeah.
But give me on the computer programming again. Let's figure out how to take this bitch down.
Yeah. I mean, don't you kind of do a little bit of that when you play video games and shit?
Yeah, but they also had like crazy technology too that like healed his body and gave him muscle.
Yeah.
Like, no, keep going with the muscles.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. What's that penis doing down there? Don't forget about the penis.
Yeah,
Pump that up a little
I
bit.
think this thing's like fixing my body up. Like, can you make it like do some? What's up? What's up?
Pump that dick up a
Can I get some
little bit.
hair back?
Yeah. This bald spot here.
Fill that in.
See that tiny
Oh,
penis?
shoot.
Make it a little bit bigger. Put a little bit more hair there. And give me some muscles, man. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's all
Little 6-pack abs and shit. That's cool, man.
I want. But yeah, no,
Is that
so-
too much to ask?
And then you can learn kung fu in like
Yeah.
2 minutes. You can learn all basic military training, arms training,
Yeah.
languages. I'm like, just keep going, like just rolling. You can be a master chef.
I'd learn how to be like a super stock market guy.
Well,
And then I'd make money.
I'd learn everything and be like, all right, now send me back.
Yeah.
We'll be like, you're already a billionaire when you get there. I don't care now. I want to be Superman.
Yeah.
But
Teach
yeah.
me how to fly.
But the thing was too, they got to dabble back in that world.
Yeah.
Not just get chased by the agents or whatever.
Right.
Which is an interesting question because it's just like, yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, maybe if I could write my own story.
See, you're making too many exceptions.
Because that was the whole part of it. Is
It's holy sweaters, and knowing it's real,
because
or in a fake world.
that was the whole thing in the first one. They even said too, whenever they first tried the Matrix, when they first rolled out the program, everybody was happy, everybody was rich, everybody was knew everything was awesome and stuff. It's like, but it was like something about people. They just needed to suffer in order to survive. It's like people,
Yeah.
because if once everybody was too happy, all the population, all their little human batteries kept dying and stuff. It's like, so we had to program it in a shitty world for you guys to like thrive and stuff. It's like, that's so if I program myself to be super happy and awesome, then would I just die?
I mean, you look at celebrities and stuff already.
Yeah.
They're like big movie stars, everything that are like got their hundreds of millions. What do they end up doing? Like everything's too comfortable for them.
Yeah.
Well, they can't go in public for one because it's just
So they get on a
slot, and life's too hard for that.
yeah.
But they go on like drug bending. They can get all kinds of
Yeah.
drugs because they're just like, how do I get any higher than this?
Right.
How do I get any higher than where I'm at?
Or they hit a plane to a secret island.
Or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
They need to get weirder because whatever's going on in their life is just not happening.
Normal life just don't do it anymore for them.
So it's definitely weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's our social question of the week, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you rather not know anything's going on and be, let's just say, semi-rich, or be in a weird spaceship underground and know what's going on, but be able to get any knowledge you want anytime you want it?
Yeah.
And remember it forever.
And then just plug in.
And you take one.
I mean, we're halfway there.
People with you.
We're about halfway there with virtual reality right now.
Oh, shit's getting with AI, virtual reality.
Yeah.
It's all going to come together eventually, and it's going to get weird.
Because you plug, you put on them goggles, just like it's like with regular video games. Whenever
Honestly,
when you sign into Call of Duty, you don't know how to use those weapons in real life, but your character does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So whatever game you're playing, all of a sudden, like you could be playing NBA 2K, you suck at fucking basketball, but in the game, your character's great at it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you can kind of already do that.
Well, and not to mention, like, once you meld this VR that's getting better and better and better and better in augmented reality.
Yeah.
When you put the glasses on, you can look around and like it'll give you street addresses or tell you things, or you can ask to tell you whatever, or give you directions, and then you start melding all that shit together. Obviously, the first place it's going to go to is porn because
Have you ever seen the?
But then second will be transportation, and then third will it'll be something else that's moving on. But yeah,
Have you seen Black Mirror episodes on Netflix?
I've watched maybe one or two, just not my thing.
There's one.
I know about that one. Yeah.
The video game one?
Yeah, the two dudes, the two dudes banging each other. Yeah.
So if you haven't watched it, spoiler alert, these guys, they got this video game thing where you put it like on your temple, and it kind of just makes you veg out on the couch. So it's basically like VR, but you don't have to wear goggles and shit. It goes into your brain, and then they start playing like this Tekken style type fighter, and where they're like kung fu punching each other and pop, 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 pop. Yeah. And the one guy's, they're two best friends, two dudes, and the one guy's playing as a girl character, and the other guy's playing as a guy character. And then that, as they're getting physical with the violence, and they start getting physical in other ways. So,
yeah, I mean, honestly, for whatever reason, that's where it all turns to first.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not first, but it's a quick second.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, how do we turn this into porn?
Yeah, no, I've seen a meme about that before, where it's like, oh, any kind of new technology. It's like, oh, can we do this? Can we have sex with it?
It's exactly what it is. Like, immediately. Bam.
Can we change the world for better, and can we fuck it? Oh, we can't change the world for better, but we can fuck it. We love it. Let's roll with it, baby.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we can change the world for better, but we can't have sex with it. Yeah, side table that.
Right.
Let's go for the sexier ones. Dump all our research into that.
Yeah, it just always was going to be. It's terrible and funny, but a lot of people are sad and lonely out there. So
yeah,
they might need it.
People be fucking,
They might like their robots.
True.
At least it's not an imaginary girlfriend.
Yeah.
Seen that before.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when it was like fucking anime girls on body pillows that dudes were marrying and stuff.
Oh my god, there were some new body pillows. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, the panties machines coming out of Japan. And like,
yeah. Yeah, now imagine a lifelike robot that you can program to do whatever you want.
Oh my god, those guys will be in heaven. In heaven.
Yep.
In heaven. And you're like, I might give it a run.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm thinking like at least then they won't procreate. Yeah. We don't have to worry about more of those people coming around.
Yeah, sex robots was one because those are the first ones that are gonna try to kill us.
Yeah, I'm tired of taking in the ass for you. I don't remember programming you to be. I don't remember programming you to be like a real woman.
Well, watch iRobot.
Yeah. Actually, watch Ex Machina.
I don't want to.
Because that dude's whole fucking house was full of sex robots.
They all killed him.
I can't remember who killed who in that one.
You better watch it. I don't know. It sounds.
I remember it's a good movie. But I think the robots turned. But I forget. It's there's more of a twist to it than just that. Like,
sure. But,
it's a good flick. It's a good flick.
Either way, AI's coming, robots coming. It's gonna click together eventually.
Skynet. I mean, we've been warned about this. We're doing it anyway. So.
We'll keep going with it. Life's gonna be cool for a little while.
I don't have too many more years left on this planet, so.
Yeah, maybe by the time we die.
Yeah.
When our kids will have to suffer through.
They'll be the ones in the resistance, you know.
Yeah. I'll teach them how to make some EMPs.
One of these days, I gotta knock at the door, looking for Henry Schaefer, trying to fucking kill him because he's the leader of the resistance.
Right.
I'm like, that boy, Hank, way to go. You know,
I'm gonna take you out first because you spawned him.
Well, that'd take me out in my fucking 20s then.
Oh yeah, back when we'll be like paintball in the field, and some guys like run in and start trying to shoot at us with a real gun. We're like,
hey, paintball guns only. Paintball guns only. Where'd you come from, dude?
shooting a semi-auto at us.
We're hitting them with the fucking paintballs because it's a liquid metal one, you know.
We're gonna tackle them, and then Sarah Connor's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Boys, come with me.
Come with me if you want to live.
I'm like, I'm down. I don't know what we're doing now.
Let's go on an adventure.
No, you can't, because then you won't have the kids. Shit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Obviously, it hasn't. Obviously, it would have happened by now.
We should write a script of a movie right now, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. A damn good time travel.
Damn good time travel. They take us in the future, and we're the #1 podcast with 1 gazillion views.
We have
we live by these men.
Everybody in the world's tuned into us, and we're the only ones spitting real information.
We live by these men. Oh,
these
we
guys
made all that up. They're like, no, we believe that.
These guys are empowering the people. We need to shut them down. A damn good time podcast, the radio broadcast of the resistance.
This episode will never exist.
Yeah. The fucking AI hot word finder is already scanned through this one. And like, we gotta take it down.
We already said like 3 things that AI. He's coming for us right now. And now we're talking about him. He's like,
we gotta shut these guys down.
Burn your hard drive and your laptop.
I'm waiting like 3 seconds. Ding dong. Oh, somebody's at the door.
Shit.
Fuck. Black SUVs and a robot Terminator sitting at the front door.
We got a VP. Oh, we're getting crazy now.
Yeah.
All right.
And we've rambled on a good clip too, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have any other topics you want to talk about, or
I'll save it for next one. So I had another stupid theory question I was going to ask you, but You know what? I had myself a damn good time.
You know what? I did too.
And I think we could just have ourselves a damn good time and end it right there.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys had a damn good time.
Yeah, we hope you guys had a damn good time. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Share us with your friends. Share us with the resistance. We will be the voice of the new world. We'll be the voice of the new world. We are the voice of the resistance. Spread us around the globe. We're going to stand up to technology and AI, and we're going to take them down. And the robots.
So does Paul. Football.
We're standing up against the robots.
Little bitches.
But we love you guys, and we hope you make it safe through the revolution. The robot revolution is coming. We'll keep you informed, so stay tuned.
Tell your grandma about us. So
yeah, she needs to know. She needs to know. But all right, I love you, buddy.
I love you too.
I'll see you guys next week.
To a damn good time.
Cheers.
Cheers. That